The longer they take, in my opinion, the more innocent they're trying to prove Ray Simpson.
13 hours of deliberations later, there is still no verdict in the Ray Tensing murder trial. Good evening, everyone. There is a sense of restlessness growing in Cincinnati tonight as jurors go a second day without reaching a conclusion.
And these pictures pretty much tell that story. The number of protesters outside the Hamilton County Courthouse grew today, some of them demanding justice for Sam DuBose. The jury, though, is not rushing things, and tonight they're sleeping on it. There were a few strange twists today, however. I think everybody agrees on that. Local 12's Anjanette Levy takes us through the day.
There was a flurry of activity at the courthouse as Ray Tensing and Sam DuBose's family were told to be at the courthouse by 4 p.m. But nothing happened, and after 5 o'clock, Judge Megan Shanahan returned to the bench.
There were a series of questions asked by the jury that would have revealed the jury's status and nature of their deliberations.
Judge Shanahan said the state and defense agreed to have the questions made part of the court record and answered in writing in her chambers. The jurors also want testimony of the state and defense's use of force experts read back to them. The jurors will receive those transcripts tomorrow.
I think they're going right to the issue of the case.
Local 12 legal analyst Hal Ehrenstein says it's not unusual for jurors to want testimony read back after a trial that's lasted more than a week. The use of force experts had very different opinions about whether the use of force in this case was justified.
I think it's important that they're trying to find out if there's a justification here. I think that they're going to weigh the experts and determine who's the more credible expert, and that's going to probably lead them to a verdict.
Deliberations will resume tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. At that time, the jurors will start combing through that testimony from both use of force experts. At the Hamilton County Courthouse, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News.
Barriers are now surrounding the District 1 Police headquarters in the West End. As you can see here, it was a case, a verdict came down that didn't sit so well with some people in the community. Some community leaders now are a bit on edge as well. They tell us the longer it takes, the more uncomfortable people are getting.